Good morning and welcome to another video from
Olipops.
Olipops. We didn't have any lollies
No, we didn't.
this morning, so I had the idea of banana.
Brilliant idea, I think.
Thank you. Anyway, this video we were going to sort of refresh our minds on bikes we've had previously. In another video we've already mentioned that my first bike was a Hanway Black Cafe Racer. And Ollie?
It was a Lexmoto Tempest 125.
But we're not going to talk about those bikes.
Nope.
We're going to progress through our biking history.
Yep.
So, shall I start?
You shall, Father, you shall.
Okay, so after I passed my what was it?
Motorbike licence, your A licence.
That's the one. After I passed my A licence on the, what attempt was it, Ollie?
Probably the 5th or something, wasn't it? The 4th? Not very good.
You hurt. No, it was the 4th. I passed my Mod 1, first attempt, thought, happy days, this is easy. And then I took my my Mod 2 and my horrors, my fears that I always used to get when I was young with tests and stuff and people watching me. It took me 4 attempts.
Embarrassing.
It was really embarrassing. Anyway.
Are you lost? Right, his second bike. What was your second bike?
That was the Royal Enfield Continental GT 650. Another boom. Great bike. I customised it, made it look really, really nice, I do believe.
Do you think you can get some pictures? Have you got that editing skill yet? Or?
Well, yeah.
Okay, we'll get some pictures up when you post the video. Let's get the Royal Enfield in there.
Okay. So, yeah, that was a great bike. Actually, changed the pipes, nice and rorty. You rode that bike, didn't you?
I did, yeah, a few times. Well, I wasn't really allowed to. I wasn't very happy when I did, but obviously accidents happened, so I had to ride it for a few days. No, it was very nice.
Yeah. So, how about your first bike after you? No, not after you passed the test, wasn't it?
No, because I was 17 at this time, so I had to have another 125. And that was a Honda CBR 125.
£2,000.
Yeah, it was very quick. I went 91 apparently, but I think it was lies.
Someone had fertled and tinkled with it.
Yeah, someone fertled and tinkled. But yeah, it was a good bike until I unfortunately crashed it.
Tell us about the crash.
The story was I was going to my sister Jess's, and there's 2 ways to get there, the country way or the sort of main way, the main roadway. I decided, it was a very icy day, I decided to go the country way. Not a good idea. So I came up to a junction, there was sheer ice everywhere, and I thought I was out of the ice. And so after I pulled off after the junction, I give it some beans. I was like, I'm free of the ice now, let's go. And I went toppling over and the bike went sliding down the road. So that was not good.
Write-off, I believe.
It was a write-off.
But he was okay.
Yeah, it was good.
Charmed.
Yeah,
charmed life.
My shoulder hurt a little bit and there we are.
You managed to ride it home, didn't you?
I did ride it home with a bent gear lever and I couldn't change gear and I had to go all the way home. It was like 2 miles away in second gear.
Anyway, so that was one of your next bikes. The next bike I added to my collection. I thought I'd convince them all that we needed another bike, and we'd get a bike where we could go 2 up and go touring. So I bought a Honda CB600, which was quite a nice looking bike, but you really did need to give it the beans, otherwise it was a little bit slow.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a fun bike. Maybe we're adding a picture, maybe not. I don't know.
Well, if we can figure it out, we will.
Yeah, okay. So go on then, your next bike after
my next bike. I always get confused after this one. I think it was actually the 500, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
So I passed my A2 licence.
How many attempts?
1 attempt, both times. So a little bit better than him. So yeah, I had the Honda CB 500R. It was a lovely bike.
I sourced that for him. It was beautiful.
It was a good bike. I paid like £5,000 for it, I think, and it was sort of like 1,000 miles when I bought it or something like that. So yeah, really good bike. And unfortunately, I crashed that one too. Which wasn't ideal either. So.
Do you want to tell us the story?
I will. I bought some new shoes. They were Adidas Gazelles. They were like 80 quid, and I thought I don't want to drop these. And my bag was open, and the shoes were peeking out the top. And I sort of leant over to stop them coming out, and there was a bend, and I wasn't looking where the bend was, and I came off the road.
What speed were you going at this point?
55, 60. So, and it was a write-off, but I hit shrubbery the whole way, so I was fine. So I wasn't on the road at all. I was in like bushes and brambles.
He's quite rubbery. He hit the shrubbery and was bounced.
I had full gear. That's the importance of full gear.
Yeah, good full gear. Well, thank heaven for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So my next bike after the CB600, I decided, yeah, we wanted a little bit more oomph. So we got a fully fed CB 1000. That was a super bike for touring. We went all over the place. Forgotten something really important about the CB 600.
You fell off it, didn't you?
Mother Mole and myself, we were touring Wales, and mid Wales, sat nav was taking us the fun way, the precarious way, and at one particular point we were going up towards the summit of this hill, and looked like there's going to be a sharp left turn towards the top of the hill, and you sort of think, I really hope nothing comes hurtling round towards us, because we've got nowhere to go because there's a sheer drop to our left. Well, yeah, all of a sudden, boom, a post office van came careering round. There was nowhere for us to go, so I thought, I have to stop. So went to stop, put my foot down. Nothing. And of course we took a tumble. Mole and myself and the bike started to tumble down the side of a cliff. Luckily there was a sort of a cross-hatch wire fence job that they have to keep sheep in Wales.
I didn't think we need to be that specific, Father. Get on with it.
Sorry. Yeah, and it caught the bike and it stopped us from falling to our definite deaths. And as the moment of falling, I declared, "Oh flip!
Oh flip! You
We're
didn't
dead."
say that, but yeah, PG version.
Oh flip! We're dead!" And Mother Mole wasn't happy.
She was not. But then a man came to rescue, didn't he?
Yeah, a farmer. One of these farmer guys, big strong guy.
And he helped get the bike out. Father pretended he was helping by pushing.
Well,
but he
I had
wasn't
a
doing
cut.
anything.
I had a cut, a gash on my leg,
No
and
scar from it,
ripped
though.
trousers. And this man, who was a big brawny guy.
Let him do all the work, didn't you?
Well, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
I was very, very shaken though. I was shaken. I was looking after the mole.
You weren't.
Anyway, we had to freewheel it back to his farmhouse, and then him and his son, who was another big strapping lad, he sorted the bike out for me, and then they tried bump starting it, and the poor duo, they had to keep pushing it up this mountainside, and then turning it round, and then trying to bump start it, and it wasn't working.
No good, that.
And I couldn't help because I got this bad leg.
Well, you could help, but you just
But
didn't want
in
to.
the end, they did get it started, and then we rode home, and then that was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What an interesting and long story.
Sorry.
Right, so that was, you've done your next one actually, because you interrupted your first one, and then you were
Was
talking about the 1000, weren't you?
which was just a brilliant bike. Had Maxton suspension and all the other cons, like the mod cons, like a Scott Oiler and all this sort of stuff. Lovely bike. However, when you've got bikes, you just always think
of the
other
next
bikes
thing, don't you?
are better, don't you? So
Yeah.
we'll talk about changing that in a minute.
And then
Ollie.
my bike after the Honda 500 was a Tuono 660, which was restricted, A2 restricted. That was a brilliant bike. Nothing really went
Gorgeous
wrong
looking,
with
wasn't
it. Yeah, really nice looking bike.
You did jet wash some of the paint off.
Hey, let's not say that on air. No, the paint was faulty, and then I got it done for free. So yeah, but yeah, it was a brilliant bike, really good fun, really quick for all
Don't
it was.
jet wash bikes, just don't do it.
Well, no,
Especially
you can.
exotic bikes.
You can if you know what you're doing, but don't do it if you don't know what you're doing. So there you are.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's it. Brilliant bike. That's all I've got to say. It was quick and fun.
you got rid of it because?
Insurance was too high, and it was on finance, which was probably not the best idea.
Oh, then I got my Triumph Speedmaster, which is a lovely bike. Done another video about that, not really going to talk about it. That's definitely a keeper. Fantastic.
And my next bike, well, it was only a recent bike actually. It was a Honda 300R.
Why'd you get that then?
Well, I got it because I had no vehicle, and I needed a vehicle. So
You sourced it cheaply?
we did source it cheaply. It was a good find, $2.5 grand for a bike like 1,000 miles on or something ridiculous. Well, less actually, 900. But yeah, really good little bike. Quick round the twisties, but yeah, on the motorway it was awful. There we are.
Unfortunately now, Ollie's had to sell this bike to buy his
know.
Fiat Panda.
I call her Poppy the Panda.
And we are though, excuse me, we are going to have to source another bike for young Oliver.
We will.
So we'd appreciate maybe
Suggestions.
some suggestions. Yeah, something fairly quick, but he has to take his good lady on the back,
Yeah.
don't you? So
Interruption, by the way. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We love reading the comments. I had a good comment the other day, didn't I, Father? You liked?
I did like that one. It made me laugh.
Yeah, I think it was quite truthful.
Ugh.
They said I look like young Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know why he's laughing. I think it's pretty accurate, to be honest with you.
Look at the size.
What,
Look at the size. Look at the size of his head.
Have you had any good comments about your looks or even your videos about
In
you?
my day. Back in my day, yes. Not recently.
Okay, well, moving on anyway. Well, what was your next one?
My next bike, I decided to get. No, I bought a ridiculous.
Oh, you missed out on Honda Shadow.
I had a Honda Shadow for about a week,
Grim.
but it didn't have any brakes,
And
and
it
the
was
mole
horrible.
it hurt the mole's bum,
And it was horrible.
and everyone else in the family it hurt their bum, so it was poor.
And it was horrible.
But the best thing about it, at night, the speedo looked lovely, nice sort of glow.
Oh God, right, well, who cares about that?
So I got rid of that. Anyway, my next sort of proper bike, I suppose, would be the Ducati Multistrada. And that's what I got rid of the CB 1000 for.
Yeah.
And Multistrada was brilliant, absolutely mint. 16 plate. Mole and myself travelled around Scotland, had a blowout, got stuck in Olipops for 3 days, which wasn't the best because they didn't have the right tool to take the back wheel off.
Are you going to go on and on about that bike?
No. I did go quite fast once, didn't I?
Yeah, once. He had his Ducati and he went fast once on it. Wow.
But I have done it. Boom!
How fast did you go?
Can't tell.
You went the speed limit.
I did.
Don't incriminate yourself, Father. Right, I'm out of bikes now, so it's all you. Have you got any left?
Have I got any other bikes?
Well, yeah, you've got your
Oh, the CB 1100 RS.
and your NC.
And
but
my
you talked
NC.
about both of those in
Talked
good
about
length.
both of them.
So, do you really need to say any more rubbish about them? Probably
Not really. Not really.
Anything funny to say, Father?
No.
We're at the end, really, I think, aren't we?
No, maybe not the. Have to really. Should have said this earlier. I might actually cut this in earlier.
Okay.
We'd love.
Can't get your words out, Father.
We'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone who's subscribed. We've actually now got 82 subscribers,
Yes.
so we're very grateful to each and every one of you. Little shout out to Iggs and Morts, fellow YouTubers who've subscribed. Check out their channel, they're really cool. Anything else?
It's been a good video. Father's gone on rambling a little bit. I think we should leave it there.
Apparently we're going to have a party when it's 100.
In the paddock. Party in the paddock.
Panic to the paddock, Mother Mole.
So the paddock.
Paddock.
If we had the party in the paddock,
we do the paddock
might
up. We cut the grass.
You want to say goodbyes now?
Yeah, you were speaking very quickly, which for some people they're going to think.
It wasn't too bad. He's younger. It's going to be a bit like that. You're talking so slow, it
too
makes
slow.
up for it.
Sorry if I've been talking too slowly, and sorry if he's been talking too quickly. Right, yeah, I'm playing with my nose again.
Get your words out today, Father.
get-
Jesus Christ.
I'm really sorry if I ever play with my nose because
Do
I
we
do
use,
have a
are
very
we going to
itchy
use any of
nose.
this in the video?
It
I
might
don't
be
think so.
Do you think it's the
I think
hair?
you had a couple too many last night,
Father,
Mike.
yeah, he got
It was a Sunday afternoon.
Well, I don't think he fell asleep at 8:30. We were going to watch the new Planet of the Apes, and we didn't even get to.
Never mind.
Right, we're going to say goodbye. You're going on a tangent again.
So that's goodbye from us. Look forward to
90 subscribers and then 100.
yeah, and also we've got lots of good things planned, haven't we?
Well, I think they're pretty damn good. Yeah, we've got some good, interesting videos coming soon.
Thanks.
God, you're terrible.